Best treated as a whole organ or system by one specialist. A good example, the ears and the nerves for hearing and balance. A specialist who treats disorders of the ear, hearing, balance mechanism, and associated nerves is called an otologist or neurotologist. Dr. I. Kaufman Ehrenberg, who has published and presented several hundred papers on ear disease, hearing, and balance problems, is a doctor at the Ear Center, specializing in otology and neurotology. Among common problems otologists evaluate and treat are ear infections, hearing loss, dizziness, and tinnitus or ear noises. In addition, Dr. Ehrenberg treats all conditions of hearing loss, deafness, vertigo, dizziness, and balance disorders, and has a particular interest in Meniere's disease, a pathology of the inner ear.
And it got to the point where I couldn't discriminate anything. The TV would be on full blast and all I hear is a roar. I couldn't converse with my wife. I got laid off from work. And at the time, when you don't know when these attacks are going to hit and they're coming so frequently, you didn't want to be out driving around looking for a job because you don't want to be behind the wheel of a car. I've driven a car during a vertigo attack, and it's quite an experience.
Having completed significant research on Meniere's disease, Dr. Ehrenberg is considered an international expert on this inner ear problem. He recently diagnosed, in retrospect, the famous painter Vincent van Gogh as having had Meniere's disease. It had long been thought that Van Gogh was a victim of epilepsy, but after reviewing the artist's letters, Dr. Ehrenberg and co-workers concluded that he suffered instead from Meniere's disease. Symptoms include attacks of disabling recurrent vertigo, recurrent imbalance, auditory disturbances, and fluctuating hearing loss with intolerance for loud noise, as well as tinnitus and a sense of fullness or pressure within the ear. Van Gogh also described the characteristic symptom-free periods that alternated with recurrent spells of violent vertigo and dizziness. In hopes of preventing such a misdiagnosis, patients at the Ear Center receive an evaluation which includes a complete otologic ear exam and routine basic hearing tests. When necessary, special testing is available to further evaluate inner ear hearing and the balance mechanism. If hearing loss or dizziness symptoms persist or recur, it's very important to contact an ear specialist. Dr. Ehrenberg and the staff of the Ear Center are available to answer questions and will send educational material about various ear problems on request.